Hey, what's going on, everybody? Full Frontage here. Today, bringing y'all a Clash Mini video, and in today's video, we're going to talk about this Barbarian King deck. I went on a 15-game win streak with this last night, so this deck does work pretty well. It is very situational in terms of needing the correct rolls. If you don't get the correct rolls, it's really difficult to win this matchup, so take that with what you will. But I did say from the last video, if it hit 50 likes, we would showcase the Barbarian King deck. Got about 90 likes on the video, so thank y'all for your support. I appreciate it. But for now, let's hop into some matches. Alright, so for this first match, we were going up against Itsu with a Royal Champion deck. Okay, so let's get the Giant Skeleton here. And we have the exact same thing. So we have Giant Skeleton and a Wizard. So this is a fantastic start, not the start you want. You really want either Giant Skeleton and Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Giant Skeleton and Healing Ranger. Ideally, the Giant Skeleton and Healing Ranger, depending on the matchup. If you're going up against a Wave Master, then you can go, or Wave Master or Monk or Shield Maiden, you can go double Mini P.E.K.K.A. to get Dissipate right away so that you can take that down. But Giant Skeleton Wizard, definitely not the start that you want for this. So we'll see if we can turn this around. I'm gonna put the Fisherman down, honestly, just in case we don't get anything. Okay, so we do have stuff on this back end. We're gonna go Dissipate. We're gonna go with the Healing Ranger here, so we get rid of the Wizard, and now we have the Dissipate, which is gonna go onto the Lumberjack, which is gonna be really nice. We now have the boost coming. Dissipate is going to go onto the World Champion, which is huge as well. And we do get one shot onto the Musketeer. Still gets the super off, but honestly that's fine because it delayed the Musketeer's shot. So that part is looking really good for us. We definitely want the speed boost here. I'm going to put the Wizard down just in case. And we do get the Healing Ranger for the speed boost. Very nice. And I think we're just gonna keep this Wizard. I am gonna sell this Giant Skeleton though, so we have one extra slot to potentially get something else. Because I'm not gonna be focused on upgrading the Giant Skeleton. The priorities for upgrades are going to be Mini P.E.K.K.A. Dissipate and Healing Ranger getting to that 3rd star. Hopefully my Healing Ranger actually doesn't target the Wizard, and it does, which is not what we wanted because we needed that Barbarian King to get healed. The Healing Ranger does not get the shot off in time. So this is going to be pretty rough. So if we can get, we do have Fisherman here. Let's try to switch sides and predict this. Hopefully we are able to. And then we do get the Healing Ranger, which is very nice. We're going to go for the healing extra amount. And do we get the prediction? We do get the prediction onto the World Champion and the Musketeer. That was absolutely massive. So we should be able to send this to game 5. Itsu does not have Dissipate onto that Mini P.E.K.K.A., which is very crucial in terms of the Barbarian King. If you're going up against Mini P.E.K.K.A. with Dissipate, if it locks onto the Barbarian King, it is going to be very devastating. So next, what I want to try to do is, I don't think we're going to get our Wizard up high enough, so I would like to reroll. Yeah, we actually don't get the Wizard at all, so we're just going to go for the damage increase because we didn't even get Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Healing Ranger. We are able to pull the Lumberjack, and it's not going to be able to get the Clash ability. Okay, not the biggest pull. Mini P.E.K.K.A. does have the Dissipate, but we are going to be able to take it down with the Wizard on the backhand side, and now it's going to be up to the Wizard, the Healing Ranger, and the Barbarian King to try to close this out. The healing does go off. He does have the boost with that Musketeer, and it looks like we are going to unfortunately fall in this matchup. Fisherman would have been better if we were able to pull the World Champion and the Healing Ranger again, but that was not the case. So a good game nonetheless. With that Fisherman, it's really about if we're able to get the pulls. So it is a very high risk, high reward deck, and we weren't able to get the rolls that we wanted early on, but we were able to towards the end. So alright, let's hop into game 2. This is versus a Countess. Countess matchups are a little bit trickier because of the Countess's targeting priorities in terms of hitting the lowest HP unit. So if you have Healing Ranger on the backside, that's where the Wizard can come into play and help you out quite a bit. So if you have your Healing Ranger on the backside and the Countess is able to target that, then you are going to not be able to heal up the Healing Ranger, and it's going to go down a lot quicker. So that's where the Wizard can come into play, where the Countess will target the Wizard instead of the Healing Ranger, which is really nice in most situations. So we're going to go with the Healing Ranger there, and I'm going to put the Wizard down, but I would like to get Dissipate on the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and we do. So let's sell that Giant Skeleton. Let's go with the Dissipate onto the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and I'm actually going to switch the Mini P.E.K.K.A to the middle. So this way, if oh, the Countess is on the outside. No. Alright, so the Giant Skeleton Bomb should actually be able to kill the Valkyrie, stun the Countess for a little bit. Not enough for us to get the Dissipate shot off. We lose the Barbarian King there, and this Bowler Healing Ranger combo will be able to take us down pretty quickly, even though we do have the Iron Fist. So this is going to be tied up at 1 apiece. So it was really well played on his part to put the Countess to the outside. Let's see if we can swing this back around. I'm going to bring the Wizard in here just in case, again, for the Countess. So that way it'll TP off of the, instead of going to the Healing Ranger, it'll TP to the Wizard instead, which will leave our Healing Ranger alive for much longer. Does get a pretty good roll with that. So there it is, Countess going over. Dissipate is not going to be able to connect to our Barbarian King, which is crucial, and we are able to easily clean up that round. So even though he did have the Bowler onto our Barbarian King and Healing Ranger right off the start, it was not enough. So I think he's going to throw the Healing Ranger all the way to the back. So we're going to try to catch this. We're going to go with the Healing Spear amount. Healing Ranger's got to be in the back. It is in the back. We are able to pull it in. It is going to focus. The Giant Skeleton Bomb is going to go off, which is going to help us take that Healing Ranger down even quicker. Dissipate onto the Mini P.E.K.K.A is keeping our Barbarian King at bay, but we do have the increased speed, and we're going to be able to close out that round with a victory. So the Countess is a little tricky, but if you're able to position with the Wizard and get good pulls onto the Fisherman, into the Healing Ranger, whatever they have in the back line, is a really good deck. Alright, so we'll do one more match to wrap this up. This one is against a Wave Master. So we've played a few different decks. We had a really close matchup with E2 in the first one where we lost 3-2. We weren't able to get a good pull with the Fisherman on the last one. I'm actually going to throw the Mini P.E.K.K.A on the launch tile here and see how that works out for us. And it's going to work out really well. Oh, the Barbarian King actually goes straight to the Dark Goblin. I thought the Mini P.E.K.K.A would have, but that just works even better. Giant Skeleton Bomb going to go off right there. Barbarian King is focused onto the Wave Master. We should be able to get some really good shots on it. We did take the Golden Giant down with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and then we'll be able to clean this up easily. And then we talked about the Countess and the Wave Master. This is a really good one to end up on because the Wave Master can be a little bit tricky. You mainly want to focus and prioritize getting Dissipate. And we get no Mini P.E.K.K.As in there, so we're going to go with the Healing Spear. And since we don't have Mini P.E.K.K.A with Dissipate, we're just going to leave this here. He is going to launch his Mini P.E.K.K.A. So they do turn. His Wave Master does turn back to us. He doesn't have Dissipate on his Mini P.E.K.K.A either, but he does have the upgrade onto the Dark Goblin, which is going to be quite the problem unless we're able to take it down quickly, and we did. That Giant Skeleton Bomb was so key in stopping the Wave Master from hitting our Healing Ranger. So we're going to throw the Mini P.E.K.K.A back here. We're going to switch sides. I'm going to put the Wizard in the back, and we're going to go with the Fisherman here to try to grab this Dark Goblin. If we are successful, that'll be GG, well played. We are not successful. Doesn't have Dissipate onto his Mini P.E.K.K.A either. We are able to get the speed off. The Wave Master is going to go over to the Wizard. Now the Barbarian King's going over to the Dark Goblin, but it's not going to be enough. That Dark Goblin is ramping up so quickly. Okay, so we need to get this Dark Goblin to stop. Like, it just cannot exist. Let's go with the Dissipate here. We're going to keep the Wizard over there. I'm going to roll with the Mini P.E.K.K.A toward the front line now that we have Dissipate. Alright, so Mini P.E.K.K.A Dissipate is going to be able to lock onto the Wave Master while that Dark Goblin is actually ramping up, which is not ideal. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. Come on. Oh, the Healing Ranger comes in clutch because the Barbarian King got the Iron Fist off. Oh man, we did miss with the Dark Goblin Fisherman Hook, but we're still able to take it down. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if you tried this deck and have success with it down in the comment section below. But that's going to do it. So I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to turn that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.